Hi guys, this is Erica here with the Strength of Tarot. Gonna do general life questions. My special for tonight is to buy three. So if you pay $20, you get a free reading, free question. I also have the New Year's reading, which is $10. I think well worth it because I do three cards for each or four cards for each um subject. So we do love, health, not health care, but health and wealth. And then a general message will be at the end, but that one is kind of by surprise, so I don't turn those three cards over. And then I do an outcome card for each of those subjects, whether it's love, health, and wealth. And I read that for you coming into the new year for 2026. So if that is something you are interested in, it is a $10. That read anything about the New Year's will be $10. I'm not allowing you guys to ask about the New Year's. This is my New Year's special reading. And so, yeah, I recommend you guys get that if that is something you are interested in. It's the New Year's. Okay. Um, I have mystical six questions. And I think that's all. Oh, and then Sunflower has a New Year's reading. Okay, so yeah, welcome to the second live. We will do the $5 follow-ups, okay, at the end of the reading or at the end of the live. So if you donate this live or you donated the last live and you would like to do a $5 follow-up, but yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. All right. I'm messing with Zoltar right now. The energy of the room. What does Zoltar have to say for the room? Or to tomorrow. Let's look at tomorrow energy for Zoltar. Woo! There we go. Zoltar said, even a good boxer takes time out between rounds. Just as a skilled boxer retreats to their corner for respite, remember that rest is a vital part of your journey. Embrace moments of pause to regain your strength, and even champions recognize the value of rejuvenation. Recharge your spirit, and with renewed energy, you'll conquer the rounds ahead of unwavering determination. So I feel like the room needs to know, okay, the room that we need to take our time out. We need to take our pauses. We need to take our breaks. We need to take our, you know, don't be just going at everything hardcore. Um, don't just be fighting until you're super tired or exhausted or don't have any energy left to conquer something that may be important that's coming up or something more important for yourself. Okay. Big emphasis on goals, energetically speaking. Okay. Goals are big for my live chats. Okay. So, so- oh my gosh, I didn't even. Okay. Hmm. I think I wait for people to come in too. We're only like 4 minutes in. Justice. Hey, Sunflower. Was waiting for you. How are you doing? Let's go ahead. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. We'll do your 2026 reading. I'm ready whenever you are. How are you doing? How's your evening? I know my hair doesn't get any better, but I kind of lay down a little bit. Okay, good. Perfect. Thank you for your donation. And like Mystical said, I think this reading should be worth a little bit more than $10, but I'm doing $10 because people get questions, so going good. I'm too excited. Just ate dinner and watched some shows, like crazy shows to wind myself down. And then yeah, still watching rom-coms. Holiday rom-coms. But Okay, let's go ahead and look into 2026 for Sunflower. Okay, here we go. Don't forget to hit the like. We are looking at love, health, and wealth. This is going to cover the first 6 months. If I channel beyond that, I will let you know. But, usually they go within the first 6 months of the year. But we're going to look into it. I mean, I have channeled beyond that, but no, it is looking for New Year's. But like I said, it's kind of my special too. My special is the 3 for I have mostly people wanting to buy questions than they do want to do the yearly readings. 2026. Okay, we're looking at love for Sunflower. I keep almost saying your real name. Ooh, okay, so it turned upside up, but I will turn it over. So how I'm doing this is the first cards are showed up right. Past, present, future is the energy that we're in, or first, second, third. However, but I read it differently. I'm going to read it the right way. So we got the Knight of Swords in love. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but it doesn't have to be that sign, okay? We're just starting. Now, the last card I'm going to just be picking, I'll count 1, 2, 3. I'm going to just grab it out of the deck, okay? But it won't be flipped over. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, single, ready to mingle. I should turn this way. Turn this way. All right. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Okay. Four of Cups. All right, let's get your 1, 2, 3. This one's not flipped over yet. As the outcome. I wouldn't even say this is necessarily the outcome of the whole year. This is just the outcome of whatever energy we're reading over here. All right, let's look at health. Health. Health equals wealth. 8 of Swords. Hold on. 7 of Wands. I'm already getting messages. So if I look up and look down, it's because I'm getting messages and I'm processing all the information. Oh, yes. Star card. That's Aquarius energy. All right, let's get the outcome here. 1, 2, 3. All right, there is your health. Let's do wealth. Okay. Wealth. What's going on with wealth here? Put these over here. Wealth. Finances. AKA. Nope, not that many. Oh, they're not giving me anything. I don't know if this ties into your mental, there we go. We'll take this one. Ace of Wands. That's your first card. Okay, good energy to be in with your oh wow. The Sun. Leo energy. Not so much focus on the signs when I do these readings because there's not a lot of cards. But the signs help tell me the energy that you're in. 6 of Pentacles, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's your outcome card. All right, let me get your advice. Now, the advice I'm not turning over. This is general advice, and I'm asking your guides to come through to give this advice. I will pick from both of these decks, okay, to get channel advice. So here we go. We're not asking the guides to show me this advice. So, tell me what this advice is relevant to these days. So we got the first card. We got the second card. We got some relevant cards here, some relevant energy that your guides definitely want. Oh, 2 cards in one. We got a card clarifying a card, and then we have relevant energy from your guides, advice from your guides in regards to those cards. So we're going to take those. Now, if they turn those over, I'm not reading them. I'm not reading them as anything yet, okay? I'm not even reading them as energy that we need to focus on right now because it's just advice, okay? Can't take that one because it flipped over. Give me some advice from the guides. Guides, yeah. Give me some advice from the guides. They keep flipping over. 7, something about 7. The number 7 is super relevant to you. The 7 is the month of July. That's the month of July. The 7th month of the year, July. Something in July, big is happening in July for you next year. And it does involve the forward movement. I don't know if this has to do with love yet, or if it has to do with Nine of Cups, your career filled. Okay. Yeah. These are just messages popping out. I'm going to take them. Yeah. It looks like you have an opportunity to do something, to start something new. This is something you're manifesting within your career. That's going to be in July. So some big things happening in July for you in your career. I mean, one more, guys. Come on. We're doing so good. This is something you've been waiting to happen, waiting for your ships to come in regards to this. Come on, guys. The guides are taking. Okay, there we go. We got it. Thank you for your guys' guidance. Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to take the four underneath. Okay, because that is the overall energy that we are in. Four of Swords represents rest, healing, needing to take a break in regards to some things. But let's read your energy. Okay, so let's look at love. And don't turn that outcome over until the end. So let's talk about it. I would say in the past energy, we're going to say past energy. We do have the Knight of Swords, okay? Um, Present energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? This does pick up someone being independent, someone being single. And then the Four of Cups in the outcome position or future position. You know, there's a situation, and I wish I could tell you, like, okay, yes, somebody's getting their shit together, somebody's willing to offer you this offer of a relationship. The reason I say this is a relationship is there's been a relationship that we've been working on, or that we've been working with somebody, or we've been hoping that this person's been working, towards being together. Okay. We've been wanting success. All right. I am here to tell you that the Four of Cups being in the outcome, first of all, you are really, in a way, made it very clear to this person, hey, I'm ready for this. Okay. I'm ready for you to put forth an offer. Okay. I don't know if I don't get this being in the beginning of the year. I get this being in April of next year, where we're telling somebody very clearly, hey, I've been single for this long. What are we going to do? Are we putting forth this out there? You are putting this out there to this person. Why? Because you feel like there's been a lot of breaks between you. There's been healing. There's been where we've put in an effort, and like we're done worrying if this is going to work out or not. We're done stressing about the success of this connection. It's almost like we feel like, okay, a little bit of energy of being tired and feeling hopeless. Okay. And so by April, we're telling this person, like, what are we doing? Are we moving forward here? Are we making this relationship work? Are we going to be successful? Do you even want to offer me this cup? I think that there is a level, because you and this person are going to reconcile in a big way. Okay. So the opportunity is there. But I think there's this energy that you are like, I'm totally fine being single because I know that I can have other options. And The only reason I want it to work out with us is because you are the one that I've chosen and you are the one that I love. And that's the energy you're in. You're not asking for much, but I do. Okay. We got the outcome card. We got the outcome card. And the outcome card, okay, granted that you're gonna think this is a bad card energetically, it's not a bad card for your guys' situation. We do get the 5 of Cups in the outcome. Remember I said that there's these other options. I just want you to look at, like, yes, there's one more cup because we got the 2 of Cups, which represents the partnership, okay? The 2 of Cups in the back. But like these 3 cups. So I feel like there's a good chance that you and this person are going to succeed and there's going to be an offer of a relationship. If not in March and April, look, we're going down the line here, and I'm sorry, Sunflower, but this is how time works. Within September of next year, you and this person will be official. This person will know what it is that they want. You know, this person does want to rush towards you and offer you everything. They just don't know if they have everything together. They want to do things more carefully. They want to take their time with this because they're worried that it may mess up. They may mess up the connection with you. I feel like this person has a lot of insecurity due to the fact of their past and they're holding on to that, but they're trying to heal and they're actually trying to heal inner child wounds. Okay. So this person has a lot of healing that they've been going through and a lot of healing that they have to continue going through, even once they're with you. Okay. The good thing is you are the partner that helps them get through this. Okay. You are the partner that has their back. You are the partner that can support them through this. Okay. And this person is well aware of that. So that's what I see in your love next year in a big way. What you need to know, what your guide clearly said is healing is going to be vital and patience is going to be vital for the success of that connection. All right, let's go into hi guys, health. Okay. Past card is the 8 of Swords. Present card is the 7 of Wands. Outcome card is, future card is the Star card. You know, when it comes down to mental, emotional health, I feel like I read it differently. Okay. Yes, I could say, yes, there might be some muscle pain, some soreness during the year. There could also be like where we get the flu or we get sick with a cold. Okay. Just makes us feel like crap. I don't see any big health. I think we're staying vigilant on health. Health is important to us, okay? And if we do have anything that we need to heal from or fix, that is something that is being done for you, Sunflower. Like, you're not the kind of person to not go to the doctor and get checked out and make sure that we're okay. So whatever comes up, yes, we're getting checked out. We're making sure we heal or that we have recovery or that we are healthy. I don't see, I just see colds. I see like flu. Maybe you get a really bad flu. I don't know why that makes you feel bad. I get an energy of you feeling bad, like, oh man, I should have got my shot. Or yeah, maybe you feel like you should have got your flu shot. There's a level of I'm defensive when it comes to my health and I'm on my health like that. So like if it's something super serious, I'm vigilant. I'm on it. I take care of it, okay? But sometimes we don't always catch things, okay? And we put things off And then we're like, oh shit, now I should have done this or I should have done that. And that's the kind of energy about that flu shot that I get. Like, oh man, I was supposed to get my flu shot. I forgot. Or, oh, I was supposed to get my flu shot, but I just waited too late. And now I have the flu. I do see you recovering from any of these illnesses, but I do want to talk about mental state here. Which leads to emotional state. Okay. There's this energy that you have been pouring into others a lot, okay? This last year it seemed to be a theme, even though we were trying not to do that as much. We were trying to kind of break free of that habit. You know, you would be there for anyone that you love, right? You would. But right now I see going into the new year, like we're very much in our head because it's like I'm here for everybody, but I need to do what I need to for myself. I need to figure out and I don't know if it makes us feel like I get the level like it mentally could be draining, which leads to emotional draining, which means if we're energetically drained from helping and pouring into others, are we remembering to pour into ourselves? And then, even if we're not able to pour into ourselves, who is pouring into you? There's a big emphasis for you to remember that. Okay. You know, because I can tell you this about the star card is obviously we see her pouring into the lake and then you see her pouring in the ground. And then it all goes back to the same place, but it's like there's this flow of give and take. It's this equal balance, you know, give and take energy. If you're just pouring into other people and they're not pouring into you, you aren't. Hey, Soli, how are you, sweetheart? I'm doing good. How are you? Um, you get drained. Okay, so there's something about this water. Like, yes, we see it going in the earth, but what if it just flows down into someone else's, you know, uh, um, flower or plant, right? We're gonna start. It's and I'm gonna look at your outcome. The devil, Capricorn energy. Okay, I'm not worried about the devil being your outcome. I feel like we get in this energy and see this is where I get into this negative emotions where we're like, okay, I want to give to everybody, but when do we cut off? When do we start defending ourselves so we can focus and get ourselves out of this Eight of Swords energy? I feel like a lot of people put their toxic crap on you, their negative crap, the crap they don't want to deal with themselves on you. So be careful. No matter what, regardless with the star being here, we have healing. We have where we'll figure it out and we will get back aligned. But there is a level of depression that's coming through because we feel so drained from the people that we love. Whether that be family, whether that be a toxic friendship, you know, I feel like you have a lot of one-on-one deep connections, one-on-one connections with people here, okay, Sunflower, and because you have those deep connections with one-on-one with people, I guess those can be a little more draining than when you're dealing with a group of people, believe it or not, or you're dealing with a tribe. Like when you come in here and you talk to me, or you talk to mostly me, but like when we talk to each other, like it can be draining because we don't have, you know, one person is, like I said, putting their stuff on you. Respect the vulnerability part of people, but also make sure people respect that you are still human, okay? And you can only do so much. Thank you, Sully. How much did you donate for? I'll put you down. I'll put you down after I get done with this. Gonna focus. So that's what I'm getting for your health. Okay. Let's get into this. Okay, let's get into your finances. I'm gonna pull these back. Don't need those yet. Does this help? Let me know at any time, Sunflower, whether you like think this makes sense or you're worried about anything or you have questions regarding anything. I love your career field, your because we got the Ace of Wands, right? Going into the new year, it's like I'm going to start planning on doing something that I'm definitely knowing I'm taking action. I see the sun, and it's not an action card, but the Wheel of Fortune is, okay? Where I feel like you're balancing something out in order to make this happen, okay? I do see you having to put money out, to save money, to put money aside, and maybe you already have been starting to think about this and work on this. And but I see you also like supporting other people so that they can remain calm to allow you to flourish where you're wanting to. And guess what? The will is turning in your favor. I don't see the six of pen. Okay, so where I would say be careful, where I would say be careful, and oh my God, your outcome is, by the way, your outcome is the Page of Swords. Okay, I'm going to tell you something about that. Is that you don't try to control that Six of Pentacles so much that you mess with that will, because the will is turning in your favor, right? So let me explain that. Don't overgive. Don't over explain where you want to go, where your goals is. Because there's this saying that sometimes when we want to go somewhere, right? We have dreams, we have our goals. You're better off keeping them to yourself. I think that you could discuss wanting to venture out alone and having those goals, but not telling people the steps you're taking to make those goals happen. Okay? Not telling people the steps you're taking to make those goals happen. I think, though, whether you like it or not, people are going to be watching you and they are going to be curious about what it is you're doing, what it is you're up to. Okay. Why aren't you fully focused on this, this, and this? Um, you have an answer for everything. You have an answer for everything to distract them from that. Okay. So you're handling it quite well. But I also think there will come a time with that Page of Swords where we say, I need to do what I need for me. So I had to hide this from you because if I didn't hide this from you, you were going to stop me, or, and not even in a way that they're, really stopping you. They're depending on you too much for stuff that it does not help you accomplish your financial goals, your career aspirations, and that is what you're kind of tired of, is the dependability on, and this is literally like a career, like this is something small, whatever they depend on you for. It's not a big, it's a big part of you. I don't want to say it's not a big part of you. It's small to you because it's not where you want to end up. It's not your end all be all. You know that you can flourish and you can have success somewhere else. And it's almost like this is a passion. This is a drive for you. Um, there's also this good news coming in where you find out that you have support from like an unknown person, or now I don't feel like it's someone who's related to you, by the way, but you do have support to help you move forward um with this goal, this dream, this career, and it's a new opportunity. Okay, with that Ace of Pentacles, I will say whatever it is that you're planning, like I said, it's not showing up energetically for me to say, "Oh, you're taking this step, this step." And I think that the reason that is it's important for you to know, Sunflower, people don't need to know the steps you're taking. Does that make sense? And that's important, and I can't stress that enough. So remember that. Um, don't lie to people, but be honest, but don't tell everything, okay? Don't tell every move you make. Yes, this is what I want to do, and that's about it. Okay? Now let's go into your advice from your guides. So I got the King of Wands, Hermit, and the Queen of Cups. That's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is two people. Someone who's really wanting to connect with you on a deeper level than they ever have emotionally. This person is holding back a little bit because they don't know if you are open to it. Okay, fully open to it. They want to make sure you're open to it. You are open to it, though, I can say. Um, Knight of Cups. That's your first one. Like I gotta continue this. Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. To clarify those three cards were to clarify the Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So it's really interesting how I said this person wants commitment. There is going to be a big decision for between you and this person that needs to be made. Okay. With the Knight of Cups, your guides want you to know we're talking marriage here. Okay. We're talking long term here. And there is this need for, are we ready to walk in towards that? Or do we need to walk away from it? Yeah, that's where you're at with someone. Um, but this person wants that. Yeah, engagement, my girl. We're talking engagement. We are talking marriage. Okay, we don't see this coming, but it's coming in a big way. Where I see a fire sign, literally Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that was scared, saying, I want the marriage. I need to know that you want, that you're open emotionally to the marriage part. If you aren't, I think it may cause some hurdles between you and this person because this person, even though they want a connection, they want a future marriage. And I don't think they just want to be married to be married. I think they want a future marriage with you. Whatever this person went through that made them feel like, okay, something it ended, it happened, it was horrible, it was hard. They're trying to still heal from it. They want a renewal. They want a new opportunity to make to at love. Okay, at love, at like that happily ever after. They do see you as being such. Your guides are saying you do have a choice here. Like I said, you could walk away from this or you can embrace this. This is a big deal to you because it not only affects where we're going like career wise, but it also affects new energy coming in. And this new energy we're well aware of, like, okay, you could meet someone new. You could wait for someone new. So do remember that. And that's what your guides have as, but we're gonna go ahead and pull some of these. That's what I see for your year, my girl. All right. I think that's a good thing. think it's a good thing. I mean, me personally, as your reader, I like this reading for you. Big emphasis on love. Big emphasis on love. Success with love. Okay. In 2026. So you're gonna have to let me know how it goes. Give me card number 12, a change in wind. And to be fair, funny because we got these two cards, I know exactly what energy I'm going to do to be fair first because I feel like this speaks about how much you've been pouring into other people and needing to find that balance, okay, for yourself. That's a big deal going into 2026 for you, Sunflower. Knowing when to say, okay, it's time for me to back away. And it's not like you don't know that. Sometimes I think maybe you have been known to overstay your welcome, or not even overstay your welcome, because it's not even that you're not welcome, because people are seeking your support. Um, when to say, okay, this is as far as I can go here with helping you or supporting you. That ties into your love life as well. Well, this is as far as I can go with supporting, and it seems to be your overall theme. This is as far as I can go with supporting you. I can't. You got to do it from and there's nothing wrong with telling people, like, hold up, hold up, hold up, back it up. I cannot do this for you. You have to do this for yourself. There's nothing wrong with saying that. The people that are on the other side may not like it, but that's not your burden to carry. Okay? So, let's go ahead and go into balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit in the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will also oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Okay. And wondrous things will be revealed to you now. What's super funny is um Mystical got this card too. And this card just seems to like speak so truly of what we go through in life and what we have to remind ourselves, like, to be fair to ourselves. To be fair to ourselves, like, okay, sometimes bad things are going to happen, but it doesn't mean good things aren't going to happen along the way. And sometimes these bad things happen so good things can come in, better things can come in for us. Okay. So there's this theme of that going into the new year. So let's go to a change in the wind. 12. I know you've been single for a long time. And that's a big emphasis, big emphasis on relationships, love. Okay. A change in the wind, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, or feeling a shift, uncertainty about what direction the winds will blow. I feel like I have to read the relationship message. Okay, so it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like the zebra stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black or white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is the time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air. Scatter seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Oh my God, why did I instantly go back to when I was talking about this? Do you remember when I was talking about this watering this ground? Like, okay, yeah, your green is growing. Yeah, you get it. Okay. Um, Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and the stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. So that's your life. So that's your messages from your guides for the new year, my dear. Big change coming into your life, okay? Change is like a big word. All right. I hope this helps you. I hope that this gives you some guidance. And guess what? You can always look back at this reading and see what resonates for the first 6 months. Of course, yours went over to September, okay? Which I kind of knew that was going to happen, that you were going to go through, past, but okay. Thank you, Sunflower. I love you. Sully, you did for 3 questions, so you have 4 questions. Hi, Sully, how are you? Hello, guys. So sorry. I know she donated. Miss Mystical donated. She gave me a little gift. She was like, it was such a good reading. I think I appreciate her. By the way, thank you for that, Mystical, because she knows I'm not working. So she knows this is my job right now. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing good. It is nice to see you too. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But like when it comes to the prices of the readings, I always feel like if people like want to donate $5 extra, $10 extra, like, or donate whatever, they can always do so. You know what I mean? Like you guys can always call the price of the readings. I just think $10 is perfect because, like I said, I get people that ask a lot of questions. And so like that adds up. What you guys don't realize is me and my guides, we do care about your guys' well-being as well. We cannot just charge you guys a bunch of money. It's not something we're gonna do. You know? I don't have anything urgent to read about. I just enjoy your readings. Aw, girl, I don't have anything urgent to read about either. I need to get a reading on probably a Capricorn, but I'll wait. I'll wait into the new year. God, I have this like one question. Like, do you guys have your New Year's kiss? Are you guys gonna do a New Year's kiss? I might not do one. Did I do one last year? I probably did, and I just don't remember. I don't think I did. Yeah, you do. Sunflower, you get a lot of readings. I think Soli gets a lot of readings. I think Liz gets. Everybody gets a lot. Everybody gets a lot of questions more than they do the what's Nader's thoughts and feelings. What's Soli? What is Nader's? Are you talking? Are you guys talking? Two of Cups. Oh, connection. He wants to be connected to you. We're gonna like thinking about you. Eight of Wands, wanting to reach out, wanting to communicate, but there is a delay in communication. I feel like if this is text messages, emails, wanting to reach out in regards to the connection. So he has something he wants to say in regards to the connection about you. Yeah, but he's holding back. You're welcome, sweetie. He's holding back here with that strength card. You know, it's because he's worried about what is going to be said back. Girl, he wants to fix things with you. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands. He thinks maybe you're elsewhere about this, or you're thinking, or you may have moved on. He may have reacted. He feels like he may have reacted too late. But there's this I want to offer. He wants to make communication, and he wants to come in and offer you the Ace of Pentacles. That's what he's been thinking. And as far as feeling, I know he wants to have that connection with you, and he wants to heal and fix things with you. Just that he doesn't know how to come towards you. You know, the Queen of Wands is sticking out to me really heavy. Like, let me see something here. He does think you're attractive. He knows that he hurt you. He knows that he hurt you, Ace of Wands, by not pursuing this, by not pursuing or by ignoring you. And he's worried that you're going to find someone new. He's still holding on to you with that Hangman Six of Swords. He hasn't moved on from this yet. So if you feel like he has, he hasn't. Okay? We're not going to take that many at once. Okay, I guess we are. Self-indulgence. He is focusing on self. I feel like this person could have some shadow work that he's working on. And then we have coffins. Endings bring new beginnings. So there is this need for things needed to come at a pause, things needed to come at an end so that they can transition into a possible new beginning between you guys and soulmates. See you guys as soulmates. Healing heart. Yeah, he wants to fix this with you. Eventually, that's what's coming up. I think that this person tends to go back and forth, but when it really comes down to it, it's like you are the one he's interested in. You're the one that he's into. And it might defy like things that he, it might go against things that he believes in, or there's this energy here that it goes against. Yeah. Because here we have someone that's kind of like holding back. Who's indecisive about giving you this Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope that helps. At least you know he cares. At least we know he cares, and he's working on healing this with you. That's a big thing. If I see someone who wants to like fix something, heal something with someone else, that's a positive for me. You know what I mean? That's a positive. Hi guys. Donations are open. 3 questions left for you, Solely. But I mean, I understand you wanting him to make the first move. I don't blame you for that. Give me 1 second. Here. Yeah, I just don't want to chase a man. Yeah. Girl, I know. I'll chase him. No, I will. I will to a certain look, the Leo in me, I'll chase like a little bit, just long enough to know you better chase back. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna like, I'm going shopping. You know what I mean? I go, look, I'm a lion, okay? Just because I hunt don't mean I want to hunt. I'm the lion that doesn't want to hunt. I'd rather just sit on the Pride Rock, okay? Me personally. Me personally. Like, I don't want to look. I gotta hold my back up like this. I don't want to hunt. Like, I ain't gonna go. I feel like a lot of females just be out here hunting for the man, the men. Like I'm gonna just like no, girls, no, we ladies, no, we're not hunting, okay? Like a little chase is like good, okay? A little chase is like positive, but like hunting, what? What, bitch? I don't even know how to shoot a gun. Stop it. What's his next actions towards me? And any I don't on typing. Let's see his next actions. Let's see if we can get things. We do the $5 follow-ups, right? So I will say $5 follow-ups in about like 5 minutes. Okay. Now, if you do the $5 follow-ups, you can save those $5 questions. Um, as long as you ask that many questions, that's how many you can get for $5. Okay. And usually I you can use them this live, but I would prefer usually people to use them next live to check in on the energy of questions that they've asked before. Okay. So, all right, here we go. What's his next? Nader, right? Nader. Sorry, I always forget people's name. Nader. Action. Five of Cups. So still staying in a pity. Six of Wands. Your lack of attention. I feel like this guy wants you to make the first move. And because you're not like groveling over him, what is this guy a Leo? What's his sign? Oh, is he the Scorpio? That's even more annoying. Because it's almost like he wants you to like you're like, I don't want to chase him, and he's like, chase me, please. Capricorn energy. Six of Pentacles. The devil with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Page of Cups. He wants you to chase him. He wants to see how much you are about this connection with him. Like, are you for real? For real? Are you really in this? Is this really us? Are you really about me? Because I'm about you. I'll give that to you. I'll show you that I want to work on it. The more you chase me, the more I like that attention. It's a very negative, it's very toxic, okay? Very toxic. A little bit of level of insecurity, okay? Because even though it comes up as like a big ego, like people that do this, guys that do this, oh God, they just love when women pay them attention. But at the same time, can I point out that when you give him that attention, he goes into this Eight of Swords mode where he's like, I don't know if I should put in the effort or if I should put in the work, you know, because there's a part of him that knows that he's toxic. Oh my God, does he know he's hot? He knows he's toxic. And I do think he's trying to like work on that part of him. It's just not good enough yet. Like he still has a lot of work to do because he puts a little bit of toxic traits above doing the right thing. Does that make sense? So right now, his actions towards you is kind of wallowing in his self-pity because he is not able to choose to do the right thing over the toxic shit. And he's worried that things will come to an end, like permanently. So he's a little bit wallowing. I don't see him taking actions. I see potential for communication if you were the one to make the first move, but like you've already tried and he clams up. He clams up. I also think he saw something too late or he reacted too late and so now he doesn't know what to do. No, he doesn't know what to do. Okay. At least you with two questions. March. Hi guys, donations are open. Who's in here? Hello. Who's in here? I know that Sully is. I think Sunflower is. I'll wait until he folds eventually. Yeah. You know what? I could agree with you solely on the avoidant. Oh, and honey, if you're dealing with an avoidant, God bless you because I might be. God bless you because I might be dealing with an avoidant too. Now I'm gonna tell you what though, but like that means you are a super empath, right? Or you might be a super empath. Like me, I'm a super empath, right? So me dealing with an avoidant, oh, it's gonna be just as hard as anyone else. I'm not above it, right? But like a super avoidant person is hard to love because they have a hard time accepting it, which could fit him because like there's this toxic trait that he has. You know what I mean? All right, you guys. You have two questions left, but I'm not like shutting it down. I'm gonna do the $5 follow-up. Yeah, but it's just hard dealing with avoidance in general, right? And I ask myself, like, why do I attract avoidance? Because there's some part of me that's uncommittal. Like, I hate committing to people that, and it's not because, look, it's not because I'm toxic. It is because I don't know if they're loving me the way that I deserve. And sometimes I love to a fault, right? So, like, it puts me in an energy of I am a giver, not a taker, right? Puts me in an energy of being taken for granted a lot. And you get tired of that. That's very draining for someone like me. So, like, me personally, I don't like to commit it to love for that very reason. I'm like, oh, it's so hard. But it's easy for me to fall in love, right? So, like, there we go. There we go. That's my problem, right? So I can attract avoidance just by that, you know, just by that energy. Okay, let's do the $5 follow up. So all questions are $5. Oh, oh, sorry. You can use these questions later, or you can use them now. But if you use them now, guys, we're going to stop about half hour. Okay, I want to know about his career and business. Is he actually successful? I can't tell you about his career and business because we're dipping into, you know, but I can see if he is successful and stable. Yeah, we can't. I feel like something just happened where there was a loss here, where he had to walk away from a job or like a loss of a job, like a good paying job. Let me see. How's his career? Is his career actually successful and stable? No, no. There was a loss here. The tower with the emperor. He could have had a very like high position, be in a high position job. Yeah, he was, but I feel like he's lost Nine of Cups, Musician, Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay. You know what? Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I don't think he had it as good as he was telling you. I don't think he had it as good as he was telling you. But I don't think he has it bad. I think he does have a career, but I think he wanted himself to sound way more successful when there was like a loss of an opportunity or he tried to put in for an opportunity and he did not get that opportunity. Okay? This has happened to him twice. I don't feel like I feel like it's not that he doesn't have a job, but it feels to me like how do I say this? I don't want to say like the underman, like the man that's like the last, like the guy that the CEO doesn't even talk to. Okay, because he doesn't have to. Like this is the worker. So I think he's working class. I don't think he's rich, rich. I don't think he's poor. I think he has aspirations on being successful and wanting to goals on trying to, but it's all about who you know. I will say, if anything, he comes from family money. Yeah, there was a loss of job here, but I think he will find his way. He will find a new opportunity. I don't feel like that opportunity is going to be better than what he had. Okay. And I think that has to do with the economy or something. I don't know where he lives, but there's something about the economy. Like, I think he comes from family money. Like, more. There was a loss of something here. That's wild. He was the CEO of a cigar company. I get salesman. Like, was he? I don't and see. I and say I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he told you he was working more, and I'm not saying he didn't know the CEO, but I don't think he talked to the CEO. And I don't feel like this was his own company. I feel like this belonged to some, I want to say woman or somebody else. But there was a loss of an opportunity or a loss of a job here that has really affected him. Um, Maybe a loss of position. Yeah, because Tower Emperor, like we got a loss of a position, and with the Nine of Wands being here, trying to fight for, I don't know what networks he has because I'm not saying, other than a female, I don't see any networking here. I'm also getting two people lost their job. Two people lost a position here. Well, why would a lawyer go work for a cigar company? Okay. And I'm going to tell you like this, because energetically it's just not adding up to what I'm reading here. Right. And I'm just a reader. So don't be mad at me. How the hell do you work for a cigar company if you're a lawyer? Are you working for the insurance part of like, the stuff just doesn't add up. There's too much questions in the career field of what does he do. I do think he, like I said, I'm gonna go back to, he talked himself up. He talks a good game. He is the King of Pentacles upright, so he does have a job. He does make money. I don't feel like he's the emperor. And if there was a time that he was the emperor, that's been long gone and lost. That's been lost because I'm getting two people that lost their job. So him and somebody else, they lost their job together. They lost an opportunity together. Yeah, I don't see a lawyer here. I don't see a lawyer at all, but I mean, I can see an entrepreneur energy, the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. I don't know. I just see him trying to manifest a place to go, like financially, like where he feels successful. But as of right now, no. I don't see work career going in the direction that he wanted it to as of right. But it doesn't mean he can't later, like, I don't really pick up nothing on the lawyer thing. I I don't. Are you sure he didn't try to go to law school and didn't like, did he get through law school? Page of Swords. I don't pick up like because if I get a lawyer, I'm gonna get first of all, I'm gonna get justice. I'm gonna get hierophant. That's a judge. I'm going to get the King of Swords. I get the Page of Swords. Maybe interest, in being that. It's not I don't know, there is, like, this like I said, there's this energy that, okay, I he talked himself up towards you, so he made himself sound a lot better than what he really is. And one thing we can say about entrepreneurs is a lot of them can talk their way through a lot. They are charismatic, okay? There are people that are like that. I'm not saying he's like a con artist, but I just think he yeah, he talked himself up really good. But there tends to be a lot of loss, like, "Oh, okay, we have these goals to succeed with something, but nothing's panned out." Does that make sense? So maybe that has to do with, like, investments or whatever? I don't know. Yeah. He would never tell you the truth about that stuff, though. I gotta be real with you. He would never tell you the truth about that. Um, yeah. You have 1 question left then. Or was that your last question? Oh, that was your loss. Oh, yeah, that was your last question, sorry. Your second one. Okay, let me go ahead and give you your alright, we're gonna do last call. I don't know. I just think I mean oh, that was your 3rd? Okay, let me make sure. 1, okay, 2, 3, okay. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, you had 1 left. My bad. But I'm doing last call. We're about an hour in, my love, so I got to do my laundry. I need to lay down, my back is killing me. But go ahead, you can ask your question. I'm sorry, Solly, I didn't mean to. It said 1 and I just thought for some reason I thought I had already like scratched it off, but I didn't. Last call, 1 question there. What is it? Oh, that's weird. Little bit of a trickster. Scorpio. Okay, let's see. I see there's 3 people. Who else is in here? Hello. I don't know who else is in. Like watching? Watching? I don't care about watching. No, you're not keeping me late. No, you're fine. Don't ever feel like that. I'm just like getting towards last call because it's already been an hour. 19 minutes. I'm on my second shift today. I gotta get used to doing. How's Scorpio doing? Those New Year's readings quicker. But if I do them quicker, I don't feel like I channel fully. So, how's Scorpio? You want to know how he's doing, or do you want to know what his thoughts and feelings are towards you? What's his thoughts and feelings towards? I'm not. I'm not going to look into how he's doing. What are Scorpio thoughts and feelings towards? God, this guy. He's still selfish, still narcissistic. I hate to say that, but that is what I'm getting around his energy. Got the Ten of Swords. So something has really disappointed him, hurt him. He feels stabbed in the back in regards to something. Okay, something that's ended that did affect him, but he's ready to move on from it, and he's trying to manifest you. What's this? What's this Ten of Swords? The Fool. Okay. Trust. King of Swords. Five of Cups, reverse strength. Regret. Trying to get over regret. But we're doing it in the wrong way. We're doing it in an egotistical way. It's almost like we're trying to stay quiet. Okay, so something he's not talking about that is going wrong, like when he took a new opportunity. So this would be like a new relationship or yeah, it's not going as well as he thought. With the Magician, he could be trying to manifest something with you. The Tower, there's Scorpio energy. He's trying to manifest an ending with someone. He's not feeling as happy as he was. So this is that saying like, oh, everything's not as happy as it seems in paradise. Like, what? Something happened between him and his current partner. He is paying attention, watching you, stalking you. But I'm getting like a mixed energy in this person's energy because I feel like this person does not care about like, and I'm not trying to say he doesn't care about you. It just doesn't feel like he cares about anyone but himself. That's what I'm gonna say. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. He's thinking about walking away from a toxic. He's thinking about walking away from his engagement. So if he's just engaged, he's thinking about walking away from it. But even if he's not, he's thinking about walking away from this whole like relationship that he's currently in. He could be keeping an eye on you somehow, spying on you some way. Page of Swords, there's always a way to fight. Like, just because you block somebody doesn't mean they don't have a fake profile. I don't feel like he feels anything for you right now. Like I said, I'm not getting emotion here. No emotion cards. These are all thinking cards. Action. The action would be the Musician and the Tower. I don't see him speaking to you anytime soon. And if he does, he's going to be as the Page of Swords. So there might be some truth in what he's telling you, but I feel like he has some things going on in his personal life where he's too focused on that he cannot. But he's thinking about walking away from the engagement. Let me show you. Eight of Swords with the Eight of Cups, okay? So he's in the Eight of Swords about it. So he's like, how can I walk away from this? So there is a regret here in regards to this because maybe there's a toxicity or something he did not know in regards to this person that he's finding out now. But the Page of Pentacles represents the ring. I feel like this ring was given to this person for the wrong reasons, and that shows getting married with the Hierophant. And I don't think he wants to marry this person truly. I think he wants a new beginning. And it's because he's saying Ten of Swords, like he was hurt by them. Because they're having a tower moment. So some realizations are coming in. Okay, some realization, and it could be that the person found out that he is not as truthful as he thought, as she thought, and so she's starting to call him out on his behavior. One thing is about a narcissist is if that your relationship with them ended very quickly, 9 times out of 10, like their next relationship is going to end just as quickly. I feel like this is almost, I wouldn't even worry about the Ten of Swords because I feel like that's something he's making up in his mind, to be honest, because I feel like he got caught for something. I feel like because the full card speaks of trust, right? And with the King of Swords, it's like he's asking this person, like, can I trust you? You wouldn't hurt me. I feel like with the Magician, like there's a trickster energy. And I think that either way, he proposed to this person for the wrong reasons, and this person's just selfish. I'm getting a selfish energy here. I'm getting a narcissistic energy. So, nothing that this guy is feeling or saying towards the person he's dealing with right now is fair to them, nor is it true. And he is purposely creating a tower moment because, like I said, his intention was not to marry this person. He is intentionally, okay? Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, Hermit. He is he overplayed a role. He is not going to try to follow through. So he's going to create whatever tower moment he can. That's why the Page of Swords shows up there. Page of Swords shows up as an immature little badass child, okay? And that's what I'm reading that Page of Swords is like, I'm creating this tower intentionally because I want to stop to something. I want to pause to something. I'm not reading it as, and this is not energy that he's feeling towards you. I don't feel like he's feeling anything towards you because of this situation. I don't think he has like nothing but a one tracked mind. Yeah, looks can be deceiving. I don't care if they're influencers online. I don't care if they're religious in a church and they're girl, that does not mean what's going on the out. Like it does not. We don't believe half of what anyone puts on the internet. If it looks like a happy relationship, guess what? It probably ain't really fully happy. And that's even more of a toxic relationship. I will say if you're an influencer, that puts a lot. I'm being serious. You know how many people will fake that they're happy in their relationship before they tell people what's really going on, what their partner's really doing to them? Because what their partner really is doing to them might make them feel embarrassed. Okay, might make them look weak, might make them look stupid. Okay, you're not going to get people saying, guess what, my partner cheats on me all the time. Okay, yes, my partner fakely got engaged to make me and him look good. And he throws it in my face when we're behind closed doors. No one's gonna say that. Come on now. We know this. I'm not gonna, hey, couldn't be me. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. No, I'm not. Me, I'm gonna be like that boy. Okay. Why do you think the real ones don't even real people that are too real tend to be independent the most because guess what? We gonna tell. We gonna tell people. I don't care if I look dumb. You ain't gonna play me. Okay? Play me, you play yourself. That's what we feel. You know what I mean? So I can never be an influencer. Not only that, the problem with an influencer is you've got these contracts with the businesses and you're, presenting them on your, yeah, that's a bunch of fake shit. Anyways, so the card you got is card number 2, yen, and then you got the breathe card. So let me read this. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you will see how quickly your dreams manifest. So what's super funny is when you said, I rather wait for him. That's the right thing to do. Let things flow to you right now, okay? And you'll see that things will come. Be in your feminine energy. Feminines do not chase. Feminines do not hunt. Feminines do not beg. Okay? Be in your feminine energy, my dear. Okay, here we have breathe, card number 29. Okay, I know it's sorry. 29. All right, this is patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness. Girl, there's a big need for patience right now. Um, Something's coming in. This is the energy this gives me, okay, Solely. So patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop and smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. Yay. Okay. We got something big coming in for you, girly. Yeah, it is something good. Miracles. Like you heard that word miracle twice. You heard that word manifest. Okay, so it's something you've been manifesting, and but you're not aware that it's coming in, that how well you've manifested it, I don't think. Because you would know what it is. So it could be love, it could be in the matters of career, but whatever it is, just know that it's good. Okay? It's good. It's a pause. Sorry, my back itches from my bandages, you guys. Ugh, trying so hard not to dig at that skin. It's so hard. Okay. But yeah. All right, you guys. So if anyone ordered $5 follow-ups, please let me know now so I can put it on for the next live. Thank you so much, Soli. I love you. If anybody wants to order the New Year reading for next live, let me know. That's $10. I will put you on the list. You have to go first in the live. Why? Because those readings are long. I will be on tomorrow, though, you guys. So you're welcome, sweetheart. So did anybody? I know there's 3 people in here. I just don't know who's in here. All right. I don't think we have anybody. If I do, I'll write it down if it comes in. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody who donated. Thank you Soli. Um, thank you Sunflower. Love you ladies. I will be on tomorrow. So I hope I get to see you guys. All right. Bye.